So today was a pretty uneventful day. I mean, I had some stuff to do, but it was pretty low key, where I didn't feel like I was just doing a whole bunch of things. Um, had to take Shake to the vet to get his allergy shot today. But what I want to talk about is the weather real quick. I know it's like old person topic and it seems like, just the most lazy thing. But yo, like it's been raining here in Delaware at least for like the last like 7 days. It feels like it's been at least a week. It may have not been 7 days, but I really feel like it's been raining like every single day, since like last Thursday or something, which is crazy. I don't mind the rain. Um, it just gives me a good reason to stay in the house. But I've been having to go out in the rain, and today I neglected to wear my do rag, and I can definitely see the effects now. I had a hood, so I wasn't like, my hair didn't actually get wet, but I also noticed, and I mean, I guess this is an unofficial starter lock update, but the volume of these things, like I just realized after today, they've just been like super puffy. And I don't know if that is because of the weather, because I didn't actually have them like wrapped up and tied down today. I usually, when I have to go out and it's inclement weather, I usually wear a do rag, but today I just didn't think to put it on before I left to take Shake to the vet. But in any event, um, yeah, it's just crazy. I'm just really noticing, like, finally starting to see like how my hair is changing. And I'm gonna actually do like an official 1 month. I think I'm gonna do a 1 month lock journey update. But it just stood out a lot to me, and I just kind of wanted to mention that today. Um, but just wanted to give you guys an update. Not even an update, just a casual chat, a random yap, real quick about my boring day. But it was really nice though because my mom is doing. She's recovering really well. Um, it's been about a week and a half since she came home, and she's doing really, really well, and I'm so thankful and happy for that. Um, and Shake, he's fine after his little injury to his paw. He's good. He's been running around and doing things. He's not showing any signs of pain or discomfort. So I think he's good. He just had to, try to stay off of it for about a week and just take his little pain meds. And I think he's good to go. But he's always been a little soldier, though. That's my little soldier. But anyway, it was really nice to not have to kind of be up on my feet all day, even though like I cooked, and I didn't have like a ton of chores. So that's the only thing that I really did outside of taking my dog to the vet. But I actually got a chance to kind of just sit and chill out because I went on a rant yesterday about aches and pains in your 40s because it's real out here. And I've been kind of dealing with some knee pain. And it was just kind of really nice to be able to get off my feet for a little while. And I guess I could have done my video a lot sooner, but I just don't. I just wait until about this time. Like, well, it's like super late this tonight, um, but I usually just wait till this time just in case, I need to like, it's a less likely of a chance I'll need to, stop recording, like to go help my mom out with something or something like that. So I just kind of wait. I've been waiting until later, but I promise I am going to eventually get around to the point where I'm able to really kind of record my videos earlier in the day. That's like one of the top things on my list. Um, but I'm just like super stoked and excited that I'm still doing these videos daily. I think this is like my 81st video, which is crazy. Um, I almost had a slip up, but I technically recorded that video that day, but by the time it uploaded, it was just YouTube was just moving like super slow. Of course, when I was kind of on a crunch for time, it decides to move like super slow. So by the time it counted as the next day, but I still I still recorded it, the day prior. So, but I've been doing pretty good though. Like you know what I mean? It is tough for me um with the daily unscripted, like, kind of brainstorming topics and trying to hash out my thoughts and get organized. And a lot of the times with that, I end up recording a video a couple of times because I can write out like my notes and stuff, which I try to do, especially when it's something that I really kind of want to dig into a little bit more. But I find myself I'll kind of initially just get all of my thoughts out, and then the video won't make any sense because I'm like all over the place. But hearing it out loud, it helps me then better organize it for the natural flow of how I want to talk about it. Because even when I write the stuff down, sometimes I'm just writing it just out as it comes to my mind. I'm not really structuring it any particular way. I'm just kind of writing out the things that I want to talk about. But when I start talking about it, then I can actually hear to see if it makes sense or not. In the event, I don't know why I'm telling you guys that. That's really just my process. That's what's been my process during this, for the daily videos, just because it's very hard to come up with things to talk about. um, you know, stuff that, and honestly, I'm just kind of talking about things that I'd like to talk about for the most part, at this stage in my journey, just because I have just so much stuff going on, and not trying to make excuses or anything, but as far as my bandwidth, you know what I mean, it's still kind of trying to prioritize resting, as I recover from burnout. You know what I mean? It's just like some days I have more energy, and once I kind of get to start talking about it, especially when it's something that I'm really passionate about, such as like anything even remotely related to personal finance, like money. I love talking about money and personal finance stuff. So when it comes to something like that, or just something that is really close to home, especially when it comes to like the topics on burnout and stuff like that, I can just kind of sit and talk about. But I don't always want to I'm going to be beating a dead horse with a lot of these topics, just because it's like really my reality. And like the bulk of my experience, especially when it comes to dealing with like burnout and like pursuing financial independence and just money stuff that I've learned. I'm gonna have a lot more content dealing with that, um, but wanting to be able to make sure that I can convey it to the best of my ability. So once I don't have so many things that I'm kind of balancing, I hope, that I can kind of start that. And as I'm saying it out loud, I feel like I'm just affirming that I'm going to actually start really digging into a lot of the things that I'm really passionate about. But one thing, another random note, a random sidebar, cozy gaming. I know I did a few videos talking about, I'm going to start cozy gaming and stuff. And I actually have. And I'm kind of addicted to this one game. I thought I'd be addicted to this power wash simulator, which I actually still enjoy, that game. But I I found the simplest game, that I love playing it, and it's just, the name of the game is called It's Literally Just Mowing Plus. And the title of the game alone, I was like, what? It made me download it. And once I actually started playing it, I've been playing it almost every day now for like the last week and some change. And I said, oh, I think this might be one. And I think it's because it taps into my OCD just a little bit. And I really enjoy it. And it's just the simplest little cute little game. You just got your little avatar riding on the little riding lawnmower, just going from house to house on each street. So I'm gonna actually try to do a gameplay video, figuring out, because that game is it's only available on mobile. So I can't, it's not as easy. Well, I figured out how to do it. So trying to, make, try to do a video where I can edit and, you know, do the gameplay from with my mobile phone, yeah, on my mobile phone, with my cell phone. So it's not as simple as just being able to play on my MacBook and record myself. I can do that a lot easier with the software that I use, but doing the two separate, I would have to do it separately, and that is calling upon my very novice video editing skills. But yeah, but that game is really, I just love it. It's just the simplest little game. But I find myself playing it a lot, especially when I'm like winding down for the night, or just in between time when I don't necessarily feel like watching TV or anything like that. I've been just kind of playing that game, so I will probably be posting a gameplay video of that in the next couple of days. But yeah, just wanted to share with you just how my days was today. It was very low key, pretty, uneventful. But the weather is starting to affect my hair, I think. Or it might just be my hair doing what it do. It hasn't been quite a month yet. Um, I'm still digging it. I kind of wish I could just do some stuff to manipulate it a little bit more, but my loctician told me to just kind of let it be. Don't, mess it. No, don't style it or anything like that, to allow the locks to figure out how what they're gonna be doing. So I'm just like, okay, cool, that's fine. But I'm still loving it. They're holding up better than I thought they were going to. I've got some in the back that have a little bit of a mind of their own. But for the most part, they're holding up pretty decent, I suppose. I'll be going back for my first retwist in a couple of weeks. In about 2 weeks. So I'm really looking forward to that. I think I got a little bit of new growth. But again, I'm bouncing back and forth. I'm gonna do an official like update video, I believe, probably next week. Once I hit my 1 month mark. But that's all I wanted to share with you all today. Thank you so much for watching the video and hanging out with me as I just yap about how my day went. Let me know in the comments, when's the last time you had a really nice, boring day. I really appreciate boring days. I really appreciate the days that I can just kind of chill. So, and today was one of those days. But in any event, thank you so much for watching the video, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.